I come across very dark man recent video in response to the outcry of people against his first video concerning the video Whiskey and Burna Boy lifestyle.
All right, so because of the video I posted yesterday about the video Whiskey and Burna Boy, I've seen a lot of comments. First things first, I won't forget to add one name, which I'll still add.
Yes, they spend so much, just over 3 billion naira on just 2 or 3 cars. That is a lot of money. But as I say always, that is their hard-earned money. You that is criticizing them, if you have that money, will you spend it on people or on their own lifestyle, just as they're doing? That's number one thing there. Having said that, according to a very dark man, yes, if they love Nigeria, if we are patriotic, then the government will be patriotic, which I disagree with you completely.
These people don't owe you shit. It's their money, they made it, they don't owe you shit. Channel this energy towards the government. The government are responsible for all these things. Why are you calling their names? Now let me tell you something, right? These people don't owe you shit. You are wrong. Channel the energy towards the government. You are also very, very wrong. You are also very, very wrong. Let me break it down. I'll break it down for you. You cannot hold the government responsible if you don't love your country. A lot of you in Nigeria lack patriotism. That's why this country is falling apart.
In fact, the truth is this very dark man. No nationality in this world is as patriotic as Nigerian citizens to Nigerian projects. Not it today. With what we Nigerians are suffering, governments hardly contribute anything to our lifestyle. Yes, but we, the citizens, we do everything to see that we survive and uphold the name of Nigeria so high when we're outside Nigeria. Yes. Even when people face trouble outside Nigeria, most of Nigeria embassy will not be there to stand for them. But still, these people being denied the compulsory representation of their country, still stand for Nigeria, answer Nigerian name because they bear Nigerian passport. Yeah, you're telling us that we're not as patriotic as we're supposed to be. Then the same people we elected into power are spending that our tax paid money anyhow as they wish, driving any car they want to drive. Most of them are so poor before they enter power. The moment they enter power, they become overnight billionaire. Yes, and you consider them more patriotic. And according to your statement, when they see us acting well, they will not be forced to act well. Who told you that, my brother?
You cannot hold the government responsible if you don't love your country. A lot of you in Nigeria lack patriotism. That's why this country is falling apart. The mistake everybody makes is thinking that the problem of Nigeria is at the top. It is not at the top, it's from the bottom. The people have a problem. A lot of you lack patriotism. You feel like it's not your concern. That is a problem. So with this mentality, you cannot hold your government responsible when you don't love your country. And average Nigeria do not love Nigeria. They act like they do, but they don't.
People will not become something else because you wish. Now, having said that, the CSR you're talking about, remember, I'm attaching it here. That is your statement.
That's what we call CSR, corporate social responsibility. This is the definition, but I'll go to the main part. It says, CSR is the idea that businesses have a responsibility to act in a way that benefits society, not just shareholders. Why it matters. Consumer, investors, and employees are increasingly seeking companies that demonstrate a commitment to social responsibilities. Example of CSR, environmental responsibility, reducing carbon footprints, using renewable energy and conserving resources, ethical labor and practices, fair wages, safe working conditions, and avoiding discrimination. Charitable givings, donating to causes, sponsoring community initiative, and volunteering. Stakeholder engagement, involving stakeholders in decision making and ensuring their interests are considered. Now let's go to charitable giving. Say donating to causes, sponsoring community initiative. This initiative for empowerment.
Remember, it's by choice. According to that statement there, it is by choice. Which these particular celebrities, just like any other places, both in America, choose one thing out of it to do. The video choose to give his money to motherless babies home, over 300 million. Burna Boy used to pay hospital bills in PH and other places. Wizkid choose to pay his own dues the way he choose to pay it. You yourself, you choose to help people to learn handwork. That is your own choice. Many other people choose to help people without even speaking. Not everything we talk about. We know how many we have helped ourselves also. Without even speaking, because it's a choice. You choose one thing to do. So, because they're not doing it the way you want them to do, does not mean they're not doing. Nobody's meant to follow your way. It's your choice and it should be respected. Then try to respect their own choice. Because nobody's mountain of knowledge here. So, in that point, you are wrong. I rest my case.